Hey, it's Dennis, the laptop trader here with you. Alright guys, so listen, I've been doing my research, I've been listening to what people are saying. So the one thing that keeps reoccurring within trading is the differences between the backtesting and results, and today we're going to get into that, and hopefully you can appreciate the humor behind the net picture coming up. Alright, so back to our favorite tool, Paint. So let's see what we get. Okay, so my first reactions is trading. Well, let's just go back to a little bit of math. Okay, so 1 plus 1 equals 2, right? However, in Forex, I don't believe this is the case. Yeah, or trading, I don't believe it equals 2. Alright, and let me just draw you a better picture of what I mean by this. Okay, so I just drew that. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so what I mean by this is our input when we backtest, guys, when we try a strategy out and we start backtesting it, you know, on whatever platform you use, or maybe you've got some actual software to backtest. So if we just say we input, say 100x, okay, so I don't know, 100% of your energy into testing out your entry levels, your, I don't know, if you're trading indicators, you might look at this indicator, that indicator, you know, your stop levels, your limits, whatever, and you're putting all of that, you're putting time and time into that, you're putting in, you know, maybe extra research into perhaps correlations, what was happening on other markets when you're taking the trade, when you're back testing. So you're giving in about 100x. However, when we see the results in live time, you know, they vary dramatically. Okay, so for about 100x, you might be getting only about 25 Y out. Okay, so the relationship is not linear. So let's just go through the logical steps of what is actually happening when we're doing this. Okay, so for instance, you have a new strategy. That's a horrible let's do it black and pick a normal font. Yeah, so new strategy. Okay, got that. Alright, then what happens? You backtest, right? Then what happens? Try it live. Okay, then what happens? Do not get the same results. Yeah, then what happens? You can see where I'm going with this, right? You start, okay, system failed. Okay, so that's the conclusion that some people might come to, and then look for new strategies. And then what happens? Well, then this is going to be a circle going all the way round, like that. Okay, like this. And it happens to so many people trying out trading for the first time, and they just don't know what to start off with or where to stop. And you know, I reckon that the problem here is all in this area, because this is the most difficult area of trading, guys. It's actually trading it. It's not about backtesting. Anyone can backtest the strategy and find out percentages and probabilities, but that does not increase your chances with winning in the market. Okay, it is all about your psychology, about how you maintain yourself throughout the trade, how you prepare for it. And it's just a lot more qualitative stuff than all of the stuff that we're talking about when we're putting in here. Okay, so we need to focus on this area. What is happening to us within this area? Because why is our output a quarter of what we put in? This is the problem. Okay, so we've got to focus on what is happening within the function machine. So hopefully you might be able to now have a look at if you're completing this cycle of doom quite regularly, and actually think about where you're going wrong. You know, it might not be the system, because if you believe in your system, then really you just got to stick with it, and over time it will improve, because you're going to see some things that you never thought you're going to see within backtesting. It's you know, the same strategy is going to develop over time, and you're going to find out things that you never knew were even in the strategy. Okay. Alright, so my advice would be to develop the qualitative factors of your trading, i.e. the psychology of when you're inside the trade, preparing for the trade, post-trade, and other things that, you know, might affect your trading that you might not even realize. So really have a think about what is affecting your trading, okay, and your strategy. And lastly, guys, just get stuck in. You don't risk, you don't earn. You don't try, you don't get, right? So develop your ability to succeed, and it takes time. It's not just gonna be backtesting, that's it, that's the results that I'm gonna get. It's really about developing your mentality to succeed within the markets, and hopefully, and I know you can do it, alright? So hopefully you found this video a little bit useful, and I shall see you in the next video. So if you liked this video, click the subscribe button or watch the other videos.